and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays. Andrew Kittredge will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag. Recently, he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a base.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out, and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not.
Ball driven to right field and deep. Aaron Judge has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And as we check the splits, not too surprising to see that his numbers are quite a bit better in the launching pad that is Yankee Stadium. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Trop. It's now 2-0 New York. Domingo Germán, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, the right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Meadows.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Meadows stands at second with no outs. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Stanton comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's another 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The designated hitter.
Standing in, Ji-Man Choi. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll head to the second inning here in St. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Gleyber.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Count still full, 3-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another full count pitch home. Bullet back up the middle.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute. Young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
He's having another rock-solid year. He's been slumping a little bit at the plate recently. We'll see if he can pick it up here in this one.
The 1-0. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Torres ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead to 2.
Hey, D-Row, not an easy decision right there for a third base coach. That ball was hit pretty hard to right field, and you have to make a quick decision if you're going to send that runner or not.
And you know what, Dan? When you take stock in outfield arms, usually the guy with the best one is standing in right field. That's an aggressive send and way to pick up that run.
First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Yankees strike for. He's ready.
And
here's the first offering.
The second baseman.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. Now,
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, throw a 10 over and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
So he ran the fastball by him
Now
for the punch out. Mike Zunino goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Adames at third with 2 away.
1-0.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Matt Duffy would be next. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases as Adler played 1 for sure and maybe a second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using,
but he holds up ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Waved out and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're up 3-2. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. A spin and a throw. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. The throw into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Sogard is unlike many of today's hitters. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now that designated
at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 0-1 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 8th home run on the season for him, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Gregorius.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Willie Adames. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AJ.
And that is through into right field for a single. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. That's back. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Adames on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So it's back to the top of the order now. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Stanton. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question. He's swinging the bat very well of late.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. In now, Tommy Pham. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Fastball called strike 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Tommy Pham becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI, and it ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his 3rd RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Luke Voigt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is off the plate, up and away. And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Middle of the night from St. Pete. It's now 5-4 New York. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. On the ground to second for Torres. He's got it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 9.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Atomic.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Nick Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 70.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tied at 93, ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Aguilar is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Lifted in the air to right field. Meadows moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, and it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, this one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
The catcher.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in, Austin Meadows. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Matt Duffy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Adam Ottavino.
First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Meadows leads off second with one gone in the inning. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Stanton. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. One left. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Meadows is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. The first
now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Stanton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, center fielder.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. And that's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, G-Man Choi, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's running. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Kiermaier rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Rays tie it. It's now 5-5.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Zach Britton takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Oliver Drake has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he is out at third base, trying to move up as a possible go-ahead run, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. Guillermo Heredia is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Heredia, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Another try at 2-2. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
A ball and a strike now. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0, here it is. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. This ball game still tied 5. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching.
Digging in to try it again. Torres, 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first down here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The shortstop.
Digging in now, Didi Gregorius will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a check swing here, peeled down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the. Now batting, Tommy Pham, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another ball. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Pitch is popped up. LeMahieu has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball, and he fouls this one off. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer. Number 38 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Rays, number 38.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Oh and 1, here it comes. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now with the plate, Aaron Hicks. He went deep back in the 5th. From the stretch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken a 1-run lead. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dylan Betances takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ji-Man Choi, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Now the 1-0. Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, second
Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Torres backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Zach Britton gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Dylan Betances earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan